Hi, I'm Jinzi. Here is my web coding marketing strategy dashboard. This is made with Hugging Face open source models, Cloud Code, and me. This was my first experience with Hugging Face models, and I got a relative good result in one day. So today, I will share the entire process as a no engineering person without coding and data analysis skills. And the best part is, I leave the key point in the comments for you. This video has three parts. First, what the dashboard does. Second, how to build it. And third, the cost to build it. Let's go to the first part. This dashboard reviews the gaps between what a brand posts on social media versus what audience actually engage with the most across three dimensions: categories, color, and brand identity. In each dimension, the report shows the brand's post, audience engagement, and the gap. This report could help social media content creators better understand a brand content identity and make proposals that get more like from the audience instead of guessing and trying to make five or more proposals to land the idea. Okay, second part. I will show you as a no engineering person how to start with the overview model tasks, how to connect your pain point with model tasks to find a useful product ideas, how to structure your prompt to build it with Cloud Code and Hugging Face, and tips for how to make sure the model's results are reliable. So first step, let's to see what AI models could do. I have mentioned this method in my first video. Go to Hugging Face, browse it like a Pinterest, and I really loved Hugging Face website because AI can make us nervous, but the best way to not be afraid of it is to explore and understand it. On Hugging Face, you will see all the models reorganized by tasks. Just browse them out of curiosities and notice which tasks feels familiar to you. You will see some tasks like visual question answering, translation, text generation, text to speech, extra. Seeing structured of overview of what AI can do, that's the first mindset shift toward demonstrate AI and seeing it as a tool. Second step, make the connection between model tasks and your own workflow or your life experience. Break down your entire workflow from business pitch to execution, from administrative to budget, or your life's tiny scenarios. Then find the pinpoint, which means a specific tiny problem you want to solve, and connect it to the model's task you saw on Hugging Face, like turning a meeting recording into a written summary so that might connect with automatic speech recording and summarization. Know what customers complain about most on one product page so that might connect with text classification and sentence similarity. Find the best matching resume for a job description so that might connect with sentence similarity and text ranking. Here was my case. My work involves business pitch, fine-tuning ideas, execution, and budget. I need to propose art direction for a brand and know which kind of content performs better for business pitch. So I thought maybe I could collect the brand's social media image with their like count, use Hugging Face models to detect categories, colors, and brand identities keywords, then layer that with the engagement data to find the gap, and use this gap to get my pitch. And step 3. Take that roof idea to Claude. Use Cloud Ops 456 as your product manager and Cloud Code as your senior developer. And tell Claude with a structured prompt, including who am I, what is my hypothesis, what I can provide for this project, like a dataset, my advice to run this project, including GPU and free space on my computer, my AI technology account, what I want to this project, and what action you want Cloud to take. I will leave my prompt for this project in the comment. You could modify it to fit yours. Ta-da! That's where the magic happens. Cloud proposed that I could use Blip 2 and Clip models from Hugging Face and use interface APIs instead of downloading models that locally to process images. So then I created a token key on Hugging Face with read access and asked Cloud to generate a step-by-step prompt for Cloud Code based on this structure. So if you want to make a business report like me, we need to make sure the report is reliable. My method is start with small simple. I realized 10 images manually first, compared them with the model's result, and then scaled up and spot checked along the way to make sure the results were not biased. And now I had my version 1 of the report. It makes sense, but it was totally not structured the way I wanted and not visually polished. So I went to Tableau website to see which kind of data visual I wanted, and then sent them to Claude to generate the point of each chart. A tips for this step: if you want to do the same things as me, it's better to work with one chart at a time to keep Cloud Code focused. And if you want to be more confident about Cloud Code, you could ask Cloud to generate a similar chart for you to visualize the result for the point. Ta-da! I had my chart. Finally, how much it cost. Maybe you have already figured it out. I paid for my Cloud Pro and Hugging Face Pro, and that's all. It's totally fine if you have a free account of Hugging Face. This is the reason I use Hugging Face and open source models, because it's much cheaper than a closed models API. And the capabilities of the open source models is usually enough for a daily tasks. And one more thing about open source models: if you want to make a product for your client or your company, it's better to download the models on your own computer. This way you make sure there is no data leakage. Your client's data stays on your own machine. This is another big advantage of open source models. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video could help you to use your Hugging Face for the first step. I will make more videos to make it easier for you. So see you next time. Bye.